Dirt Roads In, and that's where we did with Buzz Cason.
Yeah, we had been performing probably 3 or 4 nights a week, and so we had our live show down pretty good. And a lot of the songs on Dirt Roads End are collaborations with Buzz Cason, who Anthony had a publishing deal with,
And
and
a friendship.
and a friendship. He's been a big part of our lives. But we went up to Nashville to Creative Workshop, and basically we showed up one night, and then I think we did pretty much the entire album just like
We
in that
drove
one
up
day,
there,
right?
we unloaded, set it up, and performed the whole album back to back. It was so live and so pure. It was amazing. We Savannah at the time was playing the snare drum, and I was playing the kick drum and the guitar, and then I later added a bass and maybe another instrument. But it totally had a live feel to it, and it was like really high energy. And that CD did very well for us. I mean, we had that in the chart for like over a year.
That one has The Game was our big single, and then The Ballad of Sugarcane Jane was also another popular one. San Andreas is on that one.
Oddly enough, the song Sugar, that was really
One of our biggest songs.
one of the biggest songs we
playing
ever do
live.
live. It did not translate on that record. It fell like
No.
like a just flat. Nothing about it was. I don't know. It didn't work out to me. I don't know. Something about it just.
I
didn't.
thought it was good. It was towards the end of the track listing on the
I'll have to
album.
go
It was,
back and listen.
I think
to
it was
I
like,
don't know.
it may have been the last one. It was like far down the list. So I
Yeah,
think
it's
that's
weird.
probably why.
Maybe so. It just didn't have the same effect on that record as it does live. Like I know that if we're somewhere and we need to pull a rabbit out of the hat, you pull that song out and it just works.
Yeah, Sugar, yeah.
And
sure.
that was interesting. So you have Dirt Roads In, and that song, Dirt Roads In, the Ballad of Sugarcane Jane is actually how we put it on the album as a title of it. But the just the fact that told the story of who we are and how we got together, I thought it was a really beautiful thing for us. And plus, that was a song that I wrote, by myself. It was a thing that I didn't co-write with Buzz, and which he's a great writer. I mean, he wrote Everlasting Love. He's written so many big hits. He's been so successful. He has had uh, a Beatles cut, the Beatles cut Soldier of Love, a song that I mean, we were driving up to Nashville listening to the Beatles channel one time, and all of a sudden it came on where they were talking about Buzz Cason, I think, or his song. I mean, and John Lennon was singing that song, and we were headed up there to work with Buzz, and it just really rang the bell of reality to us that this man has been involved with Elvis, and when Buddy Holly died, Buzz stepped in and finished out a tour with him and sang Buddy's parts, and just he was the voice of Alvin and the Chipmunks. He's done so many things.
He wrote Love's the Only House for Martina McBride.
Yeah, and he's had a #1 record in about 4 decades.
Gave Jimmy Buffett his first publishing
He owns
deal.
the publishing on a lot of Jimmy Buffett's first songs, and I don't know.
But
Worked with Kenny Rogers and all those people. He's just.
But Dirt Roads In, that was our first national release. So Buzz released that through his Arena Recordings record label, and so that was our first introduction nationally, giving everyone our music to the world. So everything else has kind of been selling CDs out of the trunk of our car, pretty much.
And as it turned out, the fact that it was recorded in a way that was rough, it was just not polished, and it struck a chord with people. I think just the fact that we would have the audacity to release something that wasn't just screwed to death on Pro Tools, it was almost like we used an effect. We bought some kind of like yeah, some like imperfection effect plug-in was like, hey, did you get that new Waves imperfection plug-in?
Yeah.
We just didn't try to really fix it, and it worked out good.